Alright, welcome back guys. We're about to run through the next day on the split. So this is my full back day. I'll hit everything in the back, so lats, upper back, we'll get some rear delts as well, some direct trap work. I'll explain it all to you guys when I start in there. But yeah, I just picked up my camera because I got it fixed like I think I mentioned. But I don't know what they did. I think they like set all the settings back to the original, so I'm not sure how to get the lighting back to normal because as you can see, like it's all like bright as fuck back there, but I hope it doesn't mess up the lighting in the gym. Yeah, my plan is to finish the whole split this weekend. So tomorrow I'll film my second leg day. The day after I will film my arm day, and then it'll be complete. So I can finally get this full thing out to you guys. And then I'll do a full video just recapping the entire split and like when I take rest days and stuff like that. But yeah, let's get into the day. Alright, so this is my second back day on the splits. The first one, I also include hamstrings, so it's back and hamstrings, but this one is just strictly back. This is probably the highest volume day that I have on the split. It's about 20 sets total, and then that's across 8 different exercises. So it is quite a bit of work, but I do feel like the back is one of the muscle groups that can handle a little bit more volume, so that's kind of why I do it. Anyways though, I start this day with a single arm pull down. Usually I like to start back with some type of pull down or pullover, just something that I can get a strong connection with my lats with. So because this is the first exercise of the day, I do quite a bit of warm-ups, so I'll usually do around 3 to 4 feeder sets, just incrementally adding a little bit more weight each time until I get to my top working sets. And then when I do get to that top weight, I'll do 2 sets of 10 to 12 reps. And then after that, I'll do a back off set, a little bit higher reps, and I'll go for 12 to 15 reps. So 3 sets in total. And then how I like to do these, instead of being right under the machine, I kind of just lean back a little bit, as you can see. Use my other arm to like kind of like brace and hold myself there. And then just think about driving down with the elbow right into that hip. And then also I think it's important to control the eccentric, control that weight, not let it get away from you. And then I also kind of like to pause for like just like a half a second or a second at the top before I come back down for my next rep. All right, and then we get into the barbell row. So sometimes I do 2 top working sets and a back off set, and then sometimes I do just 1 top set and 1 back off set. Today I just did a top set and a back off set, so just 2 sets total. And for the top set, I aim to get 6 to 10 reps, and then for the back off set, I aim for 10 to 15 reps. But yeah, this is my big compound movement for the day. Nothing too fancy here, but I do think that this is one of the best exercises for your back. You get literally all the work from erectors, some lats, upper back, everything is working at least a little bit here. So great exercise, and yeah. Next up is something that I took from one of my friends at the gym when I worked out with him. Just a regular cable row basically, except you're leaning forward and then using one of these mag grip attachments, with the supinated grip. And this shit hits your lats insanely well, so give it a shot. How I structure my sets here is 2 sets of 10 to 12. And then I'll do 1 back off set where it's a rest pause set, where you guys have seen me do rest pause sets in the past. It's basically like you do as many reps as you can, rest 10 seconds, do as many reps as you can, and then keep doing that for, like 3 to 4 times. And then I aim for just like a general rep count, so like 20 to 30 reps, but I'm not like too strict on like counting the reps for this set. After that, I will stay on the same machine and then grab one of the straight bars to do some pronated cable grip rows to target more of the upper back here. And then similar to the last exercise, I'll do 2 working sets of 10 to 12 reps, and then instead of doing a rest pause set after that, I'll just do a back off set where I do 15 to 20 reps. And then something else I want to mention is using straps. So you'll see that for the majority of my back movements, I will use straps. And unless you're really new to the gym, there's really no reason why you shouldn't be using straps for your back work. When we're training back, we want to fail because our back can't row or pull anymore, not because our grip strength can't handle it. So there's really no reason not to use straps. I recommend everyone get some, unless, like I said, unless you're like really new to the gym, you probably don't. And if you think that you're not gonna have any forearms if you use straps, well, that's why there's exercises to directly work your forearms. And if you look at my forearms, they're probably one of my better body parts. So there you go. Next is another movement for the lats. This is just a single arm row on the hammer strength plate loaded machine. So again, we're just working on driving that elbow down to the hip, going till failure until we can't anymore. And here I'm just doing 2 sets. So both sets are going to be, I'm aiming to get 8 to 12 reps. And then that final set, the second set, I'll also do a drop set. So after I go to failure, I'll take off 2 plates, like half the weight basically, and then just go to failure again. And then to finish off the lats, I just do a cable pullover with these longer handles. And then the same thing as the last exercise, aiming for 2 sets, trying to get 8 to 12 reps. And then on that final set, I'll also do a drop set. Now for some direct rear delt training. We're just going to do 3 sets of 10 to 15 on this reverse cable fly. And for me personally, rear delts are honestly one of the hardest muscles to actually get a good mind muscle connection with. But some stuff that's helped me in the past that I still use too is if I'm training with a partner, if they just like kind of touch my rear delts as I'm doing the exercise, that can kind of help. And also just actively thinking about like using your rear delts as you're doing the exercise, that plays a huge role too. So don't just go into the exercise and just go through the motions. Really focus on like actually using your rear delts to the whole exercise. All right, and then the last exercise of the day is just some regular dumbbell shrugs. Nothing too fancy here, literally just shrug up, hold for a second, go back down. I do 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps and then 1 back off set with some lighter weight for 15 to 20 reps. And that wraps up this workout, this whole back workout. Like I always say, this is what I like to do and what works for me. You can try it, but don't think that you have to or this is the only way to do it. There's a lot of ways to build muscle, and one of the most important parts is just finding stuff that works well for you. So yeah, give it a shot, and thanks for watching as always. Alright, so I'm headed to a Brazilian steakhouse right now called Fogo de Chao, and I'm gonna do another cheat meal like I did on that leg day. Like I said, I usually only do my cheat meals as sushi or In-N-Out, but my roommate's getting deported back to Mexico on Monday, so we're gonna celebrate his deportation by going to Fogo de Chao. So I'll show you guys when I get there. Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
That was good.
Thank you. Grace.